Brandon Maxwell, a fashion designer who has spent the last year at home, found himself staring at the wall. No, not that one. This one. See, now you know why. The walls of Brandon's house aren't empty. They are full of ideas. This particular one came from the mind of George Venson, a painter, designer, and the founder of Voutsa. George's wallpaper is Brandon's new muse. He spent all winter studying her illusions and draped dresses to match her trompe-l'oeil tricks. Once a man of monochrome, he's embraced pattern and wild prints, certainly in anticipation of once again being out in the wild. He thinks standing out is the new blending in. The other wallflowers seem to agree. Now we turn our attention to a very rare species indeed, the bird of paradise. Their natural habitat is their home, which is why they rarely call you back. One must acknowledge that they are creatures of comfort. This means you do not want to miss them when they are finally spotted in the wild. When the bird of paradise leaves home, she tends to wear all of her jewelry and matches her scarf to her top. This is a kind of camouflage for the daylight hours when the sun and attitudes are most harsh. At night, the mood changes dramatically. The bird of paradise, rather than hiding, tends to distinguish itself from the flock by showing off all of its magnificent feathers and perhaps a new handbag and twisted heels. If one of these birds does happen to tweet at you, it's best to respond quickly. Birds of paradise might be homebodies, but they don't sit around waiting for admirers. Our final chapter finds us on a glamorous day in the lives of two of Britain's loveliest women, modelling the Brandon Maxwell Pre-Spring 2022 collection. Hello, Lara Stone. Hello, Jourdan Dunn. Supermodels like Lara and Jourdan are loved the world over for their many talents, not least of all their ability to transform. They're real chameleons. It's one shot after the other throughout the day. Our muses must be sharp and quickly adapt to new environments. See that? Jourdan wears the latest in leopard, while Lara conjures up her inner tiger for our lens. Carry on, Lara, you're doing just fine. You see, they are just as comfortable playing big cats as they are butterflies. After a long sojourn in the English countryside, it's time for the martini shot. That's what industry folk call the last clip of the day. Take a lesson from the supermodels. When it comes to future fashions, be prepared for anything. Lucky for you, Brandon is here to help.